Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. All right, this video is on a question asked by two subscribers. Now, their question is based on best lotion for dry and skin repair. All right, let me speak about the skin repair first. My focus on this skin repair is for melanin skin. If you know, you know. I make products. I'm a cosmetic formulator based in Nigeria. I make products for skin and hair of melanin skin for people that resemble me. That's what I emphasize on, right? Okay, so if I'm going to focus my repair is going to be on melanin skin types. So when we talk of repair, there are so many angles of repair. Although this skin repair just is a trendy, is just of a recent kind of slangs that is roaming around. But whatever you do, it kind of encompasses a whole lot, right? So when we talk of skin repair for melanin skin, one of the first thing is dryness. And melanin skin is known for dryness. That's our characteristics, especially as we grow older. Our fatty lipids deteriorate, thereby causing a certain or a high amount of dryness as we grow older. Already that is our characteristics. So when you talk of repair, it's almost like you're trying to contradict what your skin looks like, the characteristics of your skin, in order to just make it look good, right? So one of our characteristics is dryness, and as we grow older it gets drier. So I get where skin repair seems to focus more on dryness, right? But skin repair can also focus on sun protection. Skin repair can also focus on hyperpigmentation, because our melanocytes are the most sensitive melanocytes, yes, of all types of skin, and it easily gets triggered and thereby produces more melanin, which can easily lead to hyperpigmentation, because when a certain place is triggered and it produces more melanin, it automatically leaves the remaining side that is not so triggered out of the equation. Example, you have an acne, and the acne goes through the right cycle and then eventually leaves you with an acne spot. Automatically that spot will look obviously darker than the rest of your face, hence that hyperpigmentation. I don't even know what I'm trying to say to you here. So therefore, that is where the skin repair is also another factor for melanin skin based on hyperpigmentation. But let's go back to this question specifically. The skin repair was focusing on dry skin. Yeah. Okay. Like I told you, as we grow older, from the age of 30, our lipid barrier drops. Yes. Haven't you asked yourself sometimes, for someone that has had a dry skin all their life, all their teenage years and their 20s, and then the moment they approach their 30s, boom, there's one sudden decline of that oil. You see, sometimes they even begin to ask themselves, I used to have an oily skin. Where did it go to? Well, it exited out the door, because with age, it is deteriorating on its own. So, but it's worse for people that have dry skin already, when you are already trying to manage the little that you have, and then it begins to deteriorate based on um, biological factor. It can be disturbing. I understand. Now, I'm laying emphasis on biological factor does not mean that other factors can also affect your skin getting dry. Now, weather is another factor. Yes, weather is another factor. When you live in a deserted area, or when you live in a humid, in a climate that is very dry. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, or during the harmattan. When we talk of weather, I'm covering it in general, whereby there are usually changes in weather in every year, location as well, like I said earlier. So that can also be another factor. Then even hormones, especially we the women, we are faced with that challenge. Our hormones can also cause certain. Okay, let me give you an example. Right, for instance, especially women that are still in their childbearing years, you would see that there's this shift of the estrogen, progesterone, like that in the body, right? So there are times that you experience, there's some people that during that time of the month they experience so much oil on their skin. Some is during the ovulation period, some is during pregnancy, some is during lactating. So hormones can also be another factor which can also be contradicting your type of skin. Then another one, again, is your skincare routine. What kind of skincare routine do you practice? Like before I came on here now, I was watching a video on Instagram. To start answering that lady now, I just looked at it like I'll have to type a whole lot. But this is it. She has a skincare routine which I supposedly think she introduced it newly because she's based in Dubai. So you see where location plays a major role. And she is using prescriptional strength vitamin A, for about 0.5%. That's quite high. And then she's experiencing peeling. Yes, she's experiencing peeling, and she was asking, she said she bought some other products that are meant for oily skin type. You could, I just, to sit down, those kind of people, it is best to speak with them. Like, because typing, I didn't even know how I was going to start, but that's by the way, right? Now, here it is. When it comes to the dryness of the skin, it depends on your care routine as well. Some skincare routine can actually dry out your skin. Yes, some people would think that they have an oily skin, but it is not necessarily an oily skin. Underneath that oily skin is a proper dry skin. And some excess oil on the skin is not even like from the oil of the skin per se. Oh my god. It can come from the skin trying to protect itself. It can That excess oil can still come from a damaged skin barrier, and the skin is trying to protect itself. I don't know if what I'm saying here is making any sense to you. Have you been in a situation where your skin is dry, it's itching you madly, but it is oily, super duper oily? Now, sometimes that excess oil can even still come from your skin trying to protect itself. It has sent message to the brain that this skin is really dry and the lipid barrier is in danger, and so you have to replenish the skin. And then you now see one excess oil that does not even help your situation. Sometimes it even looks as if it's trying to irritate the skin the more. The skin is dry. So what are we trying to say here? I kind of picked up some products. I don't know. These people asking me this question. I don't know where you guys are based. If you're based here in Nigeria or what part of the world you're based. But if you're based here in Nigeria, to be honest with you, how about you look into our local Nigeria products? Like me, I have a body cream in my product line. This body cream is about 500 ml container, and is worth is 18,000 naira. It cost 18,000 naira. Yes, thereabouts. That is like half a liter. If you know what 500 ml is here for us. So one of the products I found interesting was Skin by ZARON. Like, I found that interesting because it resonates with me. Now let me tell you why I told you it resonates with me. Now look, here is the full ingredient list. It includes water, obviously, then it includes mineral oil, then it includes glycerin, then there's shea butter, then it also has various emollients like cetyl alcohol. There's dimethicone. In as much as I am anti-dimethicone, but the fact that it's not among the first three or four products for me is sort of made a little bit of it sort of got an acceptance. And another reason why I sort of kind of warmed up to it was the fact that it had mineral oil in the lineup of the first three ingredients, which is a good thing, because for something that already has an occlusive like mineral oil, the silicone in it might not be much. And there's something that a lot of them are running for this, using the silicone in their body lotions and creams. They claim it gives them good texture. But guess what? When you pick the right ingredients, you are obviously going to get a good texture in your product. Yes. So the remaining ingredients, they have key active ingredients like niacinamide, mother of pearl extract, tocopheryl acetate, that's vitamin E, hydrolyzed collagen, kojic acid, and alpha-arbutin to support skin brightening and repair. When we talk of repair, we're talking about niacinamide, but there's something personally that happened to me, right? With niacinamide in a body lotion. Niacinamide in a body lotion irritated my skin. It irritated my skin. So I do not really like to dive into niacinamide in a body lotion. In as much as I've noticed something, some of this niacinamide in a body lotion comes in a very little quantity. But if it's not going to do anything, then why have it there? Are we clear? So basically, for me, I think kojic acid is also not for everybody, because when you have a sensitive, dry skin that you go under the sun, and some of you are still struggling to find the right sun protection factor, which factor sunscreen. Yes, that's what I mean. Which, to be honest with you, I've gotten to a point where, just like bleaching, I am tired of speaking about sun protection factor. Everybody should do themselves. If it works for you, it works for you. What am I trying to say? Then there's Alpha-Arbutin, which is a good one as well. That was why I specifically looked at Skin by ZARON. If you're in Nigeria, if you cannot order from my product line, you can order Skin by ZARON. You understand, it relates. I'll also tell you the ingredient list of my own product. So another one for a dry skin that you will use not always, occasionally, is AMLACTIN. AMLACTIN is a good one for a dry skin. Now, it's lactic acid at 12%. So therefore, you would know that AHA cannot be used daily. It can be used 2 or 3 times in a week. only at night, and make sure you follow suit with sun protection factor, a good sunscreen that will protect your skin, not just aesthetics or not just trendy. So what am I trying to say to you? You can use Skin by ZARON as your regular body moisturizer, and then you can use AMLACTIC and AMLACTIN as an exfoliating, because I wouldn't want to recommend physical exfoliation for dry skin type. Yes, I would prefer chemical one, and the reason why I am going for AMLACTIN is that lactic acid is a G. What do I mean by that? I call it a diplomat, if you know what I'm trying to say to you. It's in between glycolic acid and mandelic acid, so I call it a diplomat. It's not too small in molecules, is not too big in molecules, right? It's just in between, so it gives moderate penetration, plus the fact that it is also a humectant that a dry skin can equally benefit from. Like I said, 2 to 3 times in a week and only at night, and make sure you follow suit with a sun protection factor that works. Are we clear? So basically that's it. If you're in Nigeria, I would advise you to I would advise you to speak to Nigerian cosmetic brands. They are trying. Trust me when I tell you they are trying. If you want me to even still recommend some Nigerian brands for you, let me know in the comment section. I will come and recommend some Nigerian brands for you. I might not be able to give you so much details about them, but I will be able to give you the list of those Nigerian, or I'll do it even if you don't recommend it. It's something that I'll come up with, Nigerian brands that you can buy from, you can purchase from. Some of them have grown bigger than the shores of Nigeria. They are outside the country. You can order for them maybe on Amazon or something like that, right? So I'll stop this video here, and thank you so much. I hope I was able to answer the question of those my subscribers. Dry skin, okay, sorry, I wouldn't end it here. I said I was going to tell you the ingredients in my own body products. I have water, obviously. I have mineral oil. I have vegetable glycerin in mine. I have petrolatum. I have xanthan gum, which happens to be the co-emulsifier. I have HEC as well, which is also another co-emulsifier. I have BTMS. I use most of the time benzimonium monosulfate more. Then I have cetyl alcohol. Then I have stearic acid. Yes, basically that's just it for my base cream. Yeah, then active ingredients in them, I have licorice. Yes, I have alpha-arbutin. I also have gigabyte. Yes, I do not use Kojic Acid. Like I told you, it can easily sensitize a lot of skin, especially dry skin type. You guys should, I don't know how you're going to do it, but you try to, if you can avoid product that has Kojic Acid. I know the hype of Kojic Acid on this street, hi, something else. So basically that's just it. This brings me to the end of this video. I hope it was able to answer the questions of these people. If it didn't, just let me know. I'll still break down some more, but to be honest with you, if you're expecting me to recommend foreign brands for you, while I was doing this research, it was harder than I thought to. Honestly speaking, there was just no foreign brands that was suitable for we melanin skin that are especially based here in Africa, that are closer to the equator, to God who made me. I was very surprised. I thought it was a walk in the park, but when I started making that research, it took a lot from me. Like, I even gave me a bigger understanding of certain things. Hence the reason why every Eke market day, vendors are bringing new products that will just trend after a month or two, they've disappeared. Why? Haven't you asked yourself, why can these products stand the test of time? That is because they are not tailored for me and you. They're not tailored for our skin. So let's begin to look inward. They say the prophet is not appreciated in his land. I think it's time for us now to start appreciating our own prophets in the cosmetic industry. Because at this point, we have come down to study the melanin skin in its science as well. Yes, and so for that reason, we are making products that are tailored for us. We do not age the same with the skin of no color or the Caucasian skin. We do not have the same skin problems. That's why I say skin repair means different things for different types of skin. Skin repair for a Caucasian skin is different from skin repair for a melanin skin. I don't want this video to be too long. I'll stop here. All right. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and love you so much. And I appreciate all of your support on this channel. I would still want more. I would still want more. Thank you so much. And bye. Oh, God, I thank you.
jam maker.